touched me.
I don't do it very often, do I?
No.
It's probably a good thing. Good morning, KCHW 102.7. Yeah, I had my finger in Jean's ear on the webcam. She's just so grumpy this morning, and she was having, like, she couldn't get logged. Brandon stayed logged into Gmail, which you should have, like, emailed everybody in his account.
I should have.
Oh, that's so dangerous, Brandon.
And the weirdest thing is I couldn't do anything with it.
It
was like
locking
things up, and I couldn't even search up about the Deer Park earthquake thing. And yeah,
so I went to
like,
watch
what?
over her shoulder and take control of the mouse, and she was just so mad. I stuck my finger in her. I thought it would help, and it made it worse.
And then you said, just close the browser down. Okay.
Yeah, and then you closed the tab.
And
I said, no, the browser.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Because it didn't work when you tried to close just the tab.
No. So I had to, like, close everything down and then
But you're good with
all
breakfast
my pages.
and lunch for the kids? You got it?
I do.
All right, let's roll that out, because I got a bunch of good stuff to share.
All right, today is the 7th, right?
Yes.
Okay, this morning they're getting a breakfast stick with cereal, fresh fruit juice, and their choice of milk. Wow.
And it's the VFW lady again.
Right? I
Sorry.
don't even smoke. It's a leftover of that cold still, you know. And then for lunch, it's cheese or pepperoni pizza with salad, fresh veggies, carrots, corn, fruit juice, and your choice of milk.
All right. Or you could be about ready to cough up a hairball again.
Yeah.
Today, we're looking for snow showers.
That actually
You know what I
helped clear my
like
throat.
the best about this storm that came through?
What?
It's merely trying to snow.
Yeah, well,
It seems so much better. Just merely trying to snow.
Yeah, I think between yesterday and last night, there was maybe an inch. But everything is melting. It's so warm. So you can feel all the snow that's been hard, solid for the last couple of weeks, like giving and like crunching below your feet. So it's...
But today's a good day to fall, though, because the wind blew for a while last night, and I know, like, it's melted in the front of the building, but I went around the side by the dumpster and almost went on my butt because the wind had blown everything that was wet into a sheet of glass.
Ooh, yikes.
So if you're out on foot, watch your step, because there is some sneaky spots.
Be careful.
All right, so today 37 and 24 with that snow, just a 40% chance. Mostly cloudy for your Friday, 36 and 22, 20% chance of the wet stuff. And then for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, a 38 for the high on Saturday, but 18 for an overnight low, because we're going to have some afternoon sunshine and clearing skies. And then mostly sunny Sunday. It's going to be awesome. 39.
Heat wave.
I think I'm going to cry.
You know what that means?
What?
Time to pull out the shack shorts.
Ooh, no, nobody needs to see that.
T-shirt and shack short weather.
Those shack shorts started a whole series of rumors.
They did.
Yeah, there was actually a rumor going around town that early in the morning someone leaves the radio station in their pajamas. And what's Scott up to? And it was just Jean in her shack shorts.
and I believe I was even wearing my boots too.
There's nothing going on. Believe me. Mostly sunny Sunday. I think I said that, 39 and 19. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Back to school, back to work Monday, 39 and 26. I can feel it. There's spring in the air.
Yep. Ponies are shedding even more. I can't pet them now without getting covered in hair. So it's the same thing outside and inside. Same thing with the cat.
Coming up this morning and live on YouTube, live on your KCHW website. If you want to watch a video on the website, you have to, and you're on a phone, you have to use the Puffin browser. But you just go to our listen page and the video will automatically start playing. If you're at a PC, of course, you can just go to the website. And on your smartphone, too, live on YouTube. Important today because we have some special guests. Tonight in Chewelah, it is our first Thursday art walk. And we have some new artists tonight. I'm going to blow up the picture here so I can. It's got a beautiful poster with their artwork on it. And Tim Nielsen, who started this and kind of heads it up, has been bringing us a poster from each event. And they're absolutely fabulous. If you'll see this one around, if you're around town tonight doing the art walk. Tricia Evanson and Stan Evanson tonight, and old friend. He's been on the radio a couple times. Artist from Portland. Dave Anderson is in town for this too, and all three of them. Tim is bringing on the radio this morning at 8 o'clock. And, of course, we always have teases of their artwork on camera. You can check out these fine folks out there that are going to be kicking off this beautiful art show in Chewelah, which is going to last into April.
Wow.
So, but tonight is the kickoff, and of course the artist walk, and we have businesses and restaurants all over town that participate in this. So it's a great evening to get out, and the warmer temperatures will take those too.
Right?
Yes,
Definitely.
All right, so they're going to be on the air today, and then the art walk is tonight. When do they usually start? 5:30.
Yeah.
5:30.
5:30.
All right, I was doing that from memory. All right, other news tonight. If you are one of our KCHW board members of volunteers, special message for you, and that is, don't forget there's a board meeting tonight at 5:20. I mean, the board meeting at 5, volunteer meeting at 5:20. And I thought, how cool is it, since we have 2 new volunteers, this is going to be their first meeting. If there's someone out there that's interested in volunteering for the radio station, we've got a big event coming up at Chihuahua's Got Talent. And I got some news on that, too. Chihuahua's Got Talent, and you'd like to help with that, we can always use a few extra hands. So if you'd like to be involved, you've been looking for a place to volunteer, feel free to show up tonight at 5:20. We will take you into our wing, and you'll get to meet the other crazy disc jockeys and volunteers. So we're doing some fundraising, brainstorming ideas tonight to raise a little extra money. I'm not going to need as much as it originally said in the paper.
Good. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing, and I want to thank you so much for Brandon and his retraction.
So we get to meet the new guy finally.
Yes, everybody will get to meet Philip tonight.
The new guy.
Very nice, very nice. And,
can I still call him new
Angelique,
guy?
You've met Angelique.
Yeah,
right?
I know
Yes.
Angelique. Can I still call him new guy, though?
No, well, Jeff will officially hand over the crown, the new guy crown tonight, to Philip.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a ceremony we do for it.
New guy.
Yeah, new guy. Yeah. we never make fun of the new guy when they stutter. So that's going on here at the radio station tonight, and if you were ever interested in thinking about volunteering, 5:20 is the time. Let's see. Otherwise, great news! This is gonna be the coolest Chihuahua's Got Talent ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, official announcement, Chihuahua, it's, we've been talking about it, we're working toward it, and we can finally say, yeah, baby, it's going to happen, May 4th. At the Chihuahua Center for the Arts. It'll be Chihuahua's Got Talent 5 with a brand new host with the most, Mr. Bill Barnes.
That's going to be so much fun.
so excited about that. I'm looking forward to you might say, oh, Scott's giving up the stage. Oh, I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to doing the tech.
Right? That's what you're always wanting to deal with, is the tech stuff.
I'm geeking out over the tech stuff. And we're going to do like a huge live broadcast for this, because we're going to sell tickets for it. It's usually been at the door, but this is going to be a sold-out show. I can tell. I just the way it's coming together, so there's not going to be enough seats. So the YouTube broadcast this year will be really important.
Ooh,
especially for the grandpas and grandmas and all that kind of stuff, and family members that live a ways away. But this year's show, our sponsors for the show always pony up the prize money.
Right.
And I had switched it up, and then I was like, I did a bad idea, because it was a little more expensive because we were having fewer sponsors. But we have 4 wonderful families. And it's really weird, because in the past we've always had business sponsors, and this year families jumped on it.
Really?
Yes. And that is so cool. And a couple of these families have had kids that have been in several talent shows. So that's even, I think it's maybe their way of showing appreciation. And I love that, and it's so great. We want to thank Dr. Paul Larson and his family. The Haydens from Shepherd's Bounty.
Yes.
All right. We have, I'm missing one, the Ludwigs, Gino and Sharon.
Aww.
And then yesterday, Bud and Diane Evans said they would love to sponsor the talent show.
Oh, sweet. So this time it is all individuals
it's all families.
In the community.
And people should know, too, because this is where the prize money comes from, a tiny bit of it for insurance and facility rental. But the majority, $1,400 of it goes to prize money.
Wow.
And those 4 families each put up $400 for the talent show. So
that's pretty cool.
The Evans, the Ludwigs, the Haydens, and the Larsons, thank you so much, because these are the people that are making Chihuahua's Got Talent 5 happen. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Put it on your calendar.
That's the first.
It is May 4th. Now, we have went to Disney, because I really want to do a Star Wars party at the same time, and we've went to Disney, and we're waiting to hear back. Now, they take 6 weeks. I asked, I think now 3 weeks ago. and it takes them 6 to 8 weeks to respond, which means we might not get the response till just a couple weeks out from the talent show.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cross my fingers that Disney's gonna be nice, since they have a process for asking to do this. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna be nice since it's a nonprofit. They might have an issue with cover charges, but since it is for a nonprofit, I'm hoping, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna line up all the actors, so that we've got, if it can happen, that we got stormtroopers at the front door and a Star Wars backdrop and a Wookiee. We're really going to need a Wookiee, so we're looking for somebody really tall.
Really tall?
Yeah, if you're tall and you got a Wookiee suit, I need to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, we do have some tall guys in town. I do know that.
I don't know where we're going to find a Wookiee suit, though.
That's always the question. That's the hard part.
Because the last guy that glued hair to a ghillie suit got ran over. Yeah, somebody thought he was Sasquatch.
I do have a ghillie suit, though.
Oh,
now, I don't have a Wookiee costume, but I do have a ghillie suit.
Well, we're going to need... All right, second option. We're going to need lots of hair. and glue.
Can you imagine that?
Ew. Patsy could do it. In fact, I've already tapped Patsy and I said, "Could you maybe help with the backdrop?" She goes, "That's float time." I said, "But it's not float time right now."
Well, that's true.
And I ran into her the other day and I said, "You've been thinking about that Star Wars thing and the backdrop?" And she said, "Actually, I have somebody's Star Wars bed sheet. And I've been looking at it and thinking about it." Because my vision is, if we get to do this, where the Emperor's ship, he's always at the circular window. It's an iconic Star Wars window. That's what I want the backdrop of the stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think that would be really ominous. And they've got the coolest lighting in the Chweel Center for the Arts. They can do so much with it and stuff, and the way they make the room look. Yeah.
So the downside I've discovered of all of this.
Okay.
If I have to dress up like Princess Leia...
If you wouldn't, I wouldn't make you do it if you didn't wear those headphones. Turn sideways. Turn sideways. Turn your head sideways. Around the webcam. See, she's already got buns on her head. She's only a step away.
But I can't wear headphones for the event.
I know, but those look like buns. I thought that since the day you got them. So.
Yeah, they do. So the downside is, I'm not like a big Star Wars fan. I'm a Trekkie fan.
I know.
And this will make me have to go and watch all the movies.
Well, it's good for you.
So I can know what some of her iconic lines are. Yeah, I guess.
She didn't. She only had a couple.
That's true. She wasn't very bright.
And most of them were kind of creepy. Because it involved kissing her brother or something.
Oh, that's just...
Yeah. Hey, I think that role's perfect for you.
Ew.
Oh,
ew.
Sorry.
But you know what?
I stepped off too far, didn't I?
That means I really hope somebody does Moose Butter Song, the Star Wars parody. That's got to happen.
So now I did have prospective contestants already call and say, if you do the Star Wars thing, is our theme going to have to be Star Wars for our act? And the answer is no.
We're just being that big of nerds.
Yes. I just thought it would be, because it is May the 4th. If Disney gives us the thumbs up, I just thought it would be kind of a cool incorporation, something different, have a Star Wars costume contest, a Star Wars auction table of memorabilia, and I just thought it'd be a fun twist to Chweel's Got Talent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So be looking forward to the promo with coming up with more information. I love doing the big town sounding Chweel's Got Talent promos. Those are the funnest I get to produce, all the sound effects and music and the thing that I'm having a hard time with,
Star Wars collection of sounds.
And the thing I'm having a hard time with is that I can't do the Star Wars promo yet. But I actually might produce it just so that the day I find out, and if Disney gives us the thumbs up, I can swap out the promo to let everybody know.
Yeah. So. Well, can you at least do a promo with sound effects that doesn't really say Star Wars?
No.
Probably. Oh, because they probably have all that copyrighted too, huh?
Well, yeah, and since I've asked for permission, I probably shouldn't use their stuff because they might come look.
Yeah. Hey, there is that really cool bird on YouTube that makes all of the sound effects, but it's a bird.
Oh, that's
Have you
cool.
seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that bird watched way too much Star Wars. He knew all of the sound effects perfect. It was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can tell his owners are geeks, right?
They're total Star Wars nerds.
All
So,
right.
big news. Ed Broberg texted and said that there was an earthquake.
Yesterday in Deer Park, but I don't know if anybody noticed.
Well, so I
clicked on the link?
and looked.
All right.
I went and looked, and they actually registered a 2.3 earthquake.
Wow. Wow. That's not much at all, though.
No, but for this area, I mean, that's something at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
You know, because we've had small earthquakes here as well.
My car makes a 2.3 when it backfires.
I thought that was you.
No, it's the car.
Okay.
But whatever, don't stand behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2.3 earthquake in Deer Park yesterday, just after 2.
That did not make it on the webcam, Gene. So
No, I didn't
you
figure.
can only see like my thumb.
You know where the blank spots are.
I
huh?
do.
Where the
I do.
dead
I
where the
can
dead
see.
zones are in
Yeah,
the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I was gonna do, and I didn't do it. I was gonna do it last Friday. I was gonna do a GIF, or a ping photo. So a ping has a clear background.
Yeah.
And just do letters and have Ginger and an arrow, and I was gonna put it up on the webcam so Brandon didn't know. With an arrow pointing at him, but it would only be for people only on the webcam would be able to see.
Right, right.
I'm a little devious that way.
Yes, you are. And the mom and me is gonna have to come out because I always get frustrated when people pick on Indy because of his auburn hair.
Oh.
And he gets called Ginger all the time.
Oh.
I have more sensitivity towards those who get called Ginger, and I think, that's just mean.
I almost thought of like doing a new promo.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was gonna go. Now on KCHW, bigger and better, we've got 2 Gingers. Count them, 2.
2. Yeah, but you see, mine is not red. Mine is like a brunette auburn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just fades into this weird reddish color at the end.
I made a redhead feel better yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I said, what's a redhead between 2 blondes? And she went, oh, I hate blonde jokes. And I said, well, and she goes, I don't know. And I said, translator.
That's actually kind of funny.
Usually it's supposed to be, what do you call brunette between 2 blondes?
Oh,
Translator.
the translator.
Yeah. Sorry, blonde friends. It's kind of cute, though. All right, old words that are going away. Some of the oldest words in the English language, according to Reading University, are I, we, to, and three. They date back tens of thousands of years, and it's predicted that words like squeeze, guts, stick, and bad will one day be extinct. How does this happen? Well, whenever a dictionary gets updated, some words face the chopping block.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
If you would be sad to see skedaddle from our language, then add it back into your vocabulary every day, or it might be gone forever.
You've actually heard me use that word, I'm sure, though.
Oh, yeah, you use all the old hillbilly words. If there's an old hillbilly word, Jean can not only say it, she can spell it, too.
And I can give you an explanation for what it means.
She knows what it means. Some other words that could be gone soon, embrangle, to embroil, confuse, or entangle.
Wow.
I do that to myself all the time. And I like that because it almost sounds like brain. Mm-hmm. What'd you do? I embrangled myself.
Yes, you did.
Oh, one of my favorites, snollygaster.
A snollygaster. I've heard it, but it's not one I use.
To embroil, confuse. Oh, no, that's wrong. A shrewd, selfish person, especially politicians.
Mm-hmm. It should come back. That word really needs to come back.
The fubsy.
The fubsy.
Chubby or squatty.
That's both of us.
Hey. You've
lost more weight.
I've done a lot of work to be a little less fubsy.
Right? So it's me then.
No, I'm still a little fubsy too.
But I'm shorter and fubsier, yeah.
The difference in my fubsiness now is I can actually hold in my stomach without running out of breath.
Oh, you can touch your toes now,
and
too.
I can touch my toes. But yeah, I can, if I really, if there's lots of pretty girls around, I feel like I need to suck in my stomach. I used to, you can only do it for so long, you'd be out of breath. Now it'll just stay there. So.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm impressed.
I'm getting very close. Someday I'm going to add some muscles.
So you can add that to your list of skills on your dating website profile.
I can hold in my stomach for hours.
Right? When pretty girls are around.
And when pretty girls are around, it appears skinnier, but look out when I let it loose.
You'll knock the table over.
What was that? It was my belly dropping.
Don't need a mic drop.
How'd you get me into this?
Hey! Shut up!
All right.
Who needs a mic drop? Just do a belly drop.
Kaboom! I wish I had my explosion sound effect ready. All right, so this one sounds bad, and I'm just going to aim it at Gene because it does, and it kind of is. Recrement.
Recrement.
Yeah, it's very close to that word it would rhyme with.
Really?
Yeah, waste matter or scum.
Sounds like a politician.
It says sanitation workers were understandably cross when my medieval role-playing group started dumping their recrement directly into the street.
Oops. So the LARPers.
Yes. Skr. 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 It's a whirring sound, as if the wings of birds in flight.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to use that one. Fruit scent.
Fruit
Resembling
scent.
or assuming the form of a shrub. I don't know if I'm probably not pronouncing it right.
We have no
F-R-U-T-E.
shrubbery here.
No, go away.
We have no shrubbery here.
We love Monty Python. Go away. A shrubbery. All right, sorry. Now I can't stop thinking of shrubs. Mulibrity. Sorry. The condition of being a woman. Femininity. Mulibrity.
Wait a sec.
That one needs to go away.
Why the heck did they use mule when they're describing a woman? That word can go away.
Mulibrity.
I'm
probably not saying it right either, but with her lovely outfit and graceful manners, Jean was the epitome of matronly mulibridity.
No, doesn't work. No, it's not working. I don't care how hard you try to use that in a sentence. It's not working.
Agrestic. Rural or rustic. Yeah, these aren't hillbilly words, so they're just
No.
words that are going away.
Yeah, that one can go away
And
too.
some of them just sound dirty. Exuviate. Oh, I got her with coffee in her mouth. Oh, yeah. Out her nose.
Man, I had a hard time swallowing that too. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and take another drink and I'll say the word.
That's okay.
Exuviate. All right, and then skedaddle. To leave a place suddenly.
Skedaddle I use.
You do it.
I do,
What are you
don't
doing?
I?
I'm skedaddling.
So yesterday when I left, by the way, Scott, you didn't do the community calendar while I was out the door.
Yeah, you skedaddled. You're pure evil.
Right?
Oh, man.
And you were like, oh, man, I forgot about that. Bye.
Bye. And then I got distracted
Yeah.
doing some work for our equipment problems. And I missed doing it. So we
Oh.
didn't have one. And then we got... There's a whole nother story. We got knocked off the air down here in downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday.
Because we lost what?
The odds of this, I'm just going to say I went out and bought lottery tickets last night on the advice of my friend Ed, because he said, what happened on the station today? I said, can you believe it? We lost another transmitter.
Our backup transmitter is now fried.
And there's nothing. It is from 1986. We got this one from Thin Air Radio in Spokane in 2011, and it was from 1986. And it doesn't run very often. Maybe for a couple hours,
Right.
a couple times a year. And it just got put into full service, and I think it went. Yeah, no.
No.
But-
so now we're on the backup.
We're on the backup. The transmitter. Now get this, folks, and you're going to be really surprised, especially when you drive around and go, "Wow, sounds pretty good." So our backup transmitter was donated by the original KCHW. Well, they weren't around anymore. The original KCHW was Gene Descharme and Liz Riley. And that was back around 2000, 2001. They both passed away. The station went dark. That equipment ended up the Springdale School District, got given to us when we started our project, and that transmitter is the one they were using. And it broke once too. And when I got it, it didn't work. And we, the myriad of people that live in Chihuahua. So, and I'm not going to say his name because he would hate it. But we have a gentleman who actually in town who actually built transmitters. Who every time we've had a really bad problem, I've asked him to be our engineer. He goes, "Yeah, no." But every time we've had a problem, he has swooped in and saved us, as he is doing again. And that one quit working. He said, it's got a 12-volt component, so you can run this transmitter with any car battery. So go buy one of those big, heavy 12-volt power supplies that take the place of a car battery if you were going to run something like 12 volts in your house. So that's what actually runs our transmitter.
So the backup.
Yeah, and it's a little because that was a really small radio station. It was only 100 watts. That transmitter is just 10 watts, and then I run it into a giant 1,000-watt amplifier we have to make the real signal. But you've got to generate your frequency tone, you know, with your signal in it first, but we're using this little one running on basically a car battery. Now we have one more backup transmitter, but
so we have a backup.
well, so we do have we had two backup transmitters. The other one, unfortunately, though, is on the top of the mountain, which takes a snowcat to get to. So I'm really hoping that the backup transmitter does not have any part of this one that we're using now, which really isn't the backup because the backup was the one that died. So these were like spares, we'll call them, because they weren't very good, or you know, and that's
you didn't expect them to last long.
It didn't expect them to last long. They're not high quality, but and the fact that we're actually using one of them is pretty remarkable. So, and glad to have them. But if this one should die on me, then I got to go rent a snowcat and go to the top of the mountain
and go get the other backup.
Get up the backup, because when our main transmitter here died, we took that one up there, but it was not providing any kind of coverage because it was only 1,000 watts, but I couldn't test that until I could come down here and shut this one off. So, and I can remote control that one. So I left that one on top of the mountain, and now we could end up in a situation where we need it. Yet it's really been.
Oh my God!
What's really funny about that is you've seen me before when this kind of stuff happens, and I freak out, right?
You're a lot more calm this time.
I am, and I've learned enough that flailing your arms, you can't see what's happening around you, and it seems like it's funny. I said yesterday, the universe is keeping me in check because through this equipment problem, a couple really cool things have happened, and so I'm very thrilled about this. So there's you know, and it's like, so yesterday I was getting super excited because the repair's getting easier and easier.
Good.
Okay. Not that it's not going to cost some money, but it's not looking as grim as I was concerned about, and so that makes you feel better. And then, you know, we get knocked off the air again yesterday, and the one that's here in town, it was like been bulletproof. You can't hurt this system. It don't hiccup, it don't clunk, it don't shut down. And to have it go down, you know, I was thinking it's World War III for Scott, you know, but my panic mode only lasted 5 minutes. That's the shortest ever. So, and within that 5-minute period, I realized, I can fix this, and I'm going to be able to do it in about 15 minutes. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because somebody called me right after that, before it was up and going again, and he said, "Yeah, I tried calling Scott," and I went, "Yeah, transmitter went down in town. I'm sure he's in panic mode right now."
Yeah, and my phone, you know, and I'm sitting there and I won't answer it because I know what it's for, and people go, "Well, I'm sorry," and I say, "No, keep doing it," because what if you were the only one that knows me and has my personal number that heard it go off?
Yep.
You know, and I'm doing something where I wasn't listening, because like in the building here yesterday, it was the studio feed, so I had no then when you said we were off the air at your place, and I checked it, that transmitter was actually putting out maybe like 1 watt of power, so it was enough to light up all the radios in this building. So you guys are calling me, telling me we're off the air, but all my radios are playing. I'm thinking, what are these guys smoking?
Yeah, at my house, it was just.
Yeah, we were only putting out enough power to cover about 3 blocks.
I'm pretty good at that, aren't I?
You are. You're all full of static, Gene.
Better than hot air.
Let them eat static. No, we don't like it when you have to eat the static. So, and if you're a sponsor, and don't worry if that couple hours, I think we were hour and a half, we were down yesterday. We will make up your sponsor announcements. We would not just skip you.
Nope.
So just know that and feel comfortable.
You're not forgotten.
Please keep supporting public radio.
Yeah.
All right. One wrap up on that too is don't forget yesterday, or the 5th, 2 days ago, was our birthday, and this is our spring renewal month.
Wait, what? How did we miss that?
We missed our birthday, but I am working on a birthday concert because that's our kind of thing where we celebrate our. So we're not celebrating our birthday yet, and we're trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen for that.
Yeah.
We've got a couple fundraising ideas. One that is going to get discussed tonight will be for, I wouldn't say, maybe more like millennials, a fun game for there. Brandon has this whole concept of doing kind of like a marathon 24-hour gaming competition that the station does here, and we broadcast it live on YouTube. And
Who's
there's
going to
challenges
stay awake
and stuff.
for 24 hours?
Well, apparently Brandon thinks he can do it.
Okay.
So, well, he's young, but
yeah.
and then they want to, the guys in the competition would go out and get their pledges, and it would be a little fundraiser for the radio station too. I think that would be cool, and maybe kind of bring in a different group that maybe hasn't hung out here
That
before.
could be.
So,
yeah, that could be.
Yeah. So there we go. Let's do some fun and games. We call it trivia for Jean. She hates it. What classic TV family lives at 4222 Clinton Way?
The Cosbys.
Oh no!
I just threw something out.
It's a story.
Oh, the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. That's
Yeah.
right. So
That's all it takes. It's a story. Oh yeah.
I watched a
man named Brady.
I watched a true movie last night, and the word Clinton set it off. Made me think of Bill Clinton. And there was in this true story movie, a drug dealer who was kind of attached to the CIA, or so he thought, and there was a bunch of government. There was the whole Iran-Contra scandal, the American-made movie with Tom Cruise. I don't know if people have seen this, but it was a true story, and he actually gets caught all at the same time by the DEA, the FBI, I mean the CIA, every agency wants a piece of him, and he's in the Attorney General's office in custody, and she gets a phone call and has to release him. And who do you think the phone call was from?
The president.
No, it was from the governor, because it happened in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah.
True story. And they released him, and it was a call from Governor Clinton.
Wow. Release this major guy who has connections.
Well, and him as just being at that time a governor, he probably got a call, because at one time they actually take this guy to the White House.
So it was probably somebody who in the
movie,
had connections, and Clinton probably had favors he owed to this person and that person to help him get elected to even that office, and yada yada, and
I'd never heard the story of, I think it's Barry Seal is the person, but they didn't take him into the White House. So I'm sure, just as a lowly governor at that time, he got a call from some very important people that said, yeah, we can't arrest this guy, let him go. He will sink every politician in the White House right now. Right. Because it was that whole Reagan-Iran conflict. Yeah. All right, we got artists coming in the studio. All right, your next trivia question. 60% of women want a man who will do what?
The dishes.
No.
What?
It has to do with something romantic.
Run a bath of hot water and bubbles and candles and chocolates and a book. And...
Oh, I suppose they might like that. You're getting Tim all excited. No, kiss in public.
Oh, okay.
Women want a man who will kiss in public. We'll find out if that's true.
Okay.
I'm going to go out today on the streets and find out if that's true.
You're going to get smacked by all the women in town.
I heard the odds are 9 smacks, 1 kiss.
Oh, so, okay.
You're going to spend about 6.5 years where, Jean?
In prison?
Remember when we were both in the back of the cop car and I turned to you and said...
That was not the best idea we've ever had.
All right, 6.5 years in your car.
Oh, really?
Yes. So,
wow.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right, first time someone tried to do this, it was 1903. It took 52 days. And it has to do with the car.
Has to do with the car?
Yeah.
Drove across the country?
There you go. 52 days in an automobile. You know the ones... Let's see if I can do it. My lips are awful dry. At about 10 miles an hour.
Yep.
Don't scare the horses. All right, which one's the lie, Gene?
Oh, I hate those. I hate those.
Feta cheese comes from the milk of llamas. The original working title of the film 2001: A Space Odyssey was Journey Beyond the Stars.
Can I just...
Hold on, let me give the last one.
Okay.
Barack Obama's Secret Service code name was Lancer. I think it was Prancer. Which one's the lie?
I'm going to go with the llama.
Oh, you're exactly right. Feta cheese does not come from llamas. But I am curious now what llama cheese tastes like.
I'm not.
All right, we're going to roll into some music. We got our artists we were teasing. The Evansons. I think I said their last name right. And is Dave Anderson in here, too?
Dave Anderson is in here.
Oh, man. Oh, Dave. I can't believe we brought Dave again.
And we have a nickname for him, but we can't say it on the air.
Oh, yeah. Because he has. Yeah. All right, some tunes. We're going to be back with today's artist. Stick around right now. It's, those guys men at work. And who can it be now? KCHW 102.7. Stay with us. We'll be back on YouTube Live.